Hold up, wait, Crazy Pie, this isn't Season 3 gameplay or Duo's gameplay. Well, my friend, before we get into this video, you are 100% correct because it's been dawning on me recently, I would 100% miss the old Kings Canyon map, alright? I miss this map so much, and I bet you a lot of you guys too, so you know what? Go down below, comment if you missed the map, and comment at respawn, and let's just pray to God that we can get the old map back. Like, come on boys, this new map, it's good, but let's be honest here, I really wish I could be ripping duos on the old map right now. So let's go. Please comment down below if you missed the old map, and I'll see you guys in the video. Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is Crazy Pie. In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 tips to win more duo games in Apex Legends. Now that Duos is finally out, we have a chance to play it, and it's kind of fun, alright? Duos is good, it's new, it's interesting, and it's something new to Apex Legends that we have never seen before. The duo dynamic, fighting teams of 2 the whole time, not getting in 1v3 gunfights. It feels good, man. It really does feel good, and I'm enjoying duos so far. You know, I really am enjoying it, and I hope you guys are too. So comment down below if you're enjoying duos, and hopefully this video does help you out to win more duo games. So getting straight into it here, the first tip I have is to land at remote locations, simply for the fact that duos are hectic, alright? Duos are extremely hectic to the point where you can get third-partied at every corner, right? The first duo game I dropped into, I was in a fight at Capital City with like 4 other teams there, alright? It's hectic. It is so hectic. And obviously, if you're a good player, you can go ahead and drop at these, you know, popular spots. That's where most people are going to be going anyways. But if you're new and you want to try and stay alive for longer, land at a safe spot. You know, you have a better chance of finding armor, a gun, some ammo, etc, 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 and you also don't have a chance of getting absolutely destroyed on the first drop. Alright, take that to heart, keep that in mind. Alright, if you see a lot of people going to train yard, you know, it might be fun, but it probably wouldn't be the safest bet to go to train yard with all of those people. Now, the second tip that I have for you guys here is to team shot as much as possible, alright? Since there's only 2 people on a team, you're going to want to shoot with both of your teammates at the same person if you can, alright? It all depends on the situation and where the enemies are. Obviously, if you guys are fighting both of the enemies at the same time, then obviously you're not going to want to team shot both if both of them are shooting at you. But like, if you're only fighting one person and the guy's teammate is just back doing God knows what, and you're only fighting that one guy at a time, team shot him, alright? It makes sense. So just team shot him, you know, if your teammate's with you, stick as a team, alright, stick as a team if you can. Trust me, third parties are hectic. Stick as a team shot if you can, but if not, keep this in mind, stick as a team, alright? Play with team comm, play with communications with your teammate, play with a friend if you can, but please, for the love of God, stick with your teammate, alright? Now coming in for the third tip here that I have, pretty obvious, alright? It is very obvious, but it has to deal with how you go about doing it, alright? Third party as hard as you possibly can. That's literally what I wrote down on my notes. Third party as hard as you possibly can, alright? Third partying, it's good. It works, it's crucial, it's scummy, but guess what? It freaking works, alright? So what are you gonna wanna do? Third party. But it's not as simple as just being able to go ahead and third party people. Since you're going to be finding teams of, you know, a lot, well, obviously teams of 2, but since you're going to be finding a lot of teams fighting each other at the same time, third parties are going to be very hectic, alright? They're going to be nuts. So you're basically going to want to try and third party from a rotational high ground. Now what I mean by this is push other teams, but don't push from the bottom up. If you see that a team is fighting up on a hill, flank around the hill before you start going up and trying to fight them. Don't just climb up and go straight at them because you have a chance of getting into the gunfight from a lower advantage. You want to try and fight it from an either equal ground or from a higher ground advantage, especially if there's a lot of teams. Try and get as high as you possibly can. Go up onto those rooftops. I know those rooftops are very, very good for peeking in this new map because they're basically triangles. So just peek the rooftops as high as you possibly can. But third party with angles in mind, alright? Don't try and fight from the bottom up, always try and fight from the top down. Now this also means don't shoot on the first side if you see an enemy, alright? Say if you just see an enemy running through a field and he's in a gunfight, don't shoot, alright? You might want to shoot and it might seem obvious, but make sure you scout his surroundings first. Make sure you see if his teammate is around him. If he is, try and pick off whoever you see fit, but if you see other teams there, don't shoot. Try and get to a position of power so that you can start the gunfight in a good spot, alright? Don't just try and fight the gunfight for a gunfight. Try and fight the gunfight like a strategic chess battle. Once you get this mindset of each gunfight being a different strategic chess battle, you'll start thinking of the game a lot differently, and I can tell you this right now, it's easier and it's more fun. So trust me, try it. Comment down below if you need help and I'll help you out for sure. Now the fourth tip I have for you here, it also deals with third parties, but mostly just regular gunfights. All right, say you're in a gunfight. This is an example. Say you're in a gunfight in the train yard. This happened to me the other day. And the team that you're fighting ends up getting third partied and they instantly disengage and start to fight the other team. Instead of just rushing up and trying to flank, or not trying to flank, but trying to fight the team that was just fighting you from the behind while they're distracted, if you're damaged, go back and heal. All right, even if you don't are in a position of getting the third party kill, fall back and heal whenever you can. All right, Lifeline, very good for this because she has the fast heal. Gibraltar, very good for this because he has the fast heal in his dome. Like if you see a team that is getting third partied and you are already at a disadvantage health wise, don't just rush in there and try and third party them. All right, make sure you are at full health before you can go in there. And if you can, if you see fit, fall back and heal before you get into any other gunfight. Healing in gunfights, if you know when to fall back and when to heal, that's literally the difference between a good player and a god tier player. If you know when good points are in a gunfight to fall back and heal and get that advantage in, you'll be good. All right, because if you have good distance between you and the enemy, most of the time they won't heal. If they know that you're low but they're also low, most of the time they're probably just going to go ahead and push you and try and finish off the kill. This is when you want to heal up and try and get the advantage in your favor and then go back and push and get the win in the gunfight. Trust me, this is a skill set you want to hone in on and you really want to learn this. All right, trust me, please learn this. Falling back in gunfights is extremely useful. I never used to do it. I used to be a very aggressive player, but now once I've learned when to properly fall back and heal, gunfights are just so much easier. Like I said, you want to think of it as a chess fight and you want to always be thinking about how you can put yourself in a position of power over the enemies. All right, trust me, do that. Heal when you can, if you can, and use those third parties to your advantage with healing. Now the fifth tip that I have for you guys here, it's pretty useful as well. All right, it obviously is a little obvious, but if you're playing with a teammate especially and you have communication with them, use this tip as effectively as you can. So this tip has to deal with using legends that complement each other. Now obviously you're going to want to use legends that complement each other, but it has some examples of legends that you can use. So Pathfinder and Octane are very good if you want soul movement for your team. Pathfinder and Wraith also deal with good movement for your team because you have the zipline, as well as you have her portal ability to get you in and out of gunfights whenever you see fit. Wraith and Lifeline are very good for the same reason, but this time, instead of both mobility, you have a healer on your team, which is very good for getting your team out of a sticky situation with Wraith's portal, going back and healing, popping the drone, you know what I mean, healing in the gunfight, very, very crucial. Lifeline is awesome. Watson and Crypto are very good because you can defend Crypto while he's in his drone. You can block off areas. You're able to, I don't want to say it, but if you really want to, I don't recommend it, camp. You can really camp if you really want to. I wouldn't recommend it though because I don't like camping and I despise camping. But hey, if you really want to, you can. Bloodhound and Crypto are very good because you have that drone as well as you have Bloodhound's ability to spot enemies and track enemies as well, so you have both tracking abilities on your team, but you also have Bloodhound's ability to aid you in gunfight, because if you use his ultimate ability, you have plus 5% movement speed in every gunfight that you get into, and you'll be able to strafe faster and win the gunfight if you see fit. Bloodhound and Wraith, obviously for the same reason that you would use Lifeline and Wraith, but except for using a healer, you have a scout, etc, etc. You guys see what I mean here? Use legends that fit well together, and don't just use nonsense legends that don't work well together. You know what I mean? Don't be using Gibraltar and Mirage. I mean, I don't even understand why you would want to. I mean, there's going to be someone commenting down below, Gibraltar and Mirage, it's a very good combo, Crazy Pie, but I don't see it. Comment down below. Try and persuade me to use Gibraltar and Mirage, right? Please comment down below. I really want to read that comment. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say for how to win more duo games in Apex Legends. I really do hope this helps you guys out because winning duo games, it's fun. It's hectic, but it's fun, and it really will help you guys out to get more wins in Apex Legends. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Comment down below if you guys did find this video useful or if you just want to start a discussion down below. I'm definitely very open to having discussions down there. But yeah, I love you guys. See you guys later. Have a good day. It's just fired.